Sarah, after watching this Iowa football disaster class this weekend, I'm feeling a little demoralized.
Yeah, Jordan, it was a bit of a struggle bus. The Hawkeyes were looking for their third straight win against a Big Ten West opponent. DITV's Samantha Bielema and Johnny Valtman have more on if the Hawkeyes could keep their winning streak going.
The 24th ranked Iowa Hawkeyes welcomed in the unranked Minnesota Golden Gophers on Saturday for a Big Ten West battle at Kinnick Stadium. The Hawkeyes came out hot in the first quarter, throwing the ball quickly as QB1 Deacon Hill delivered a pass to Deontay Vines. The pass from Hill to Vines went for 36 yards and would set the Hawks up for a field goal, but not before the Golden Gophers answered back with 3 points of their own. The offense would keep up their passing on their next drive before Deacon Hill would try to QB sneak it into the end zone not once, not twice, but 3 times before he would score the only touchdown of the game. But things would go downhill for Hill and the Hawkeyes as he would be strip sacked twice, turning the ball over to the Gophers during crunch time.
Just unexcusable. I got to hold on to the ball whether a guy's hitting me or not. I got to hold on to the ball.
Clearly made Deacon uncomfortable, and that led to some bad things for us. And we'll have to find a way to protect him a little bit better, get the ball out of his hand a little quicker.
The offense wasn't able to pass or run the ball against the Minnesota defense, but in the last 2 minutes of the game, Cooper DeJean returned a punt for 6 points. The officials replayed the touchdown and brought the ball all the way back to where DeJean originally caught it. Let's just say Hawkeye Nation was not happy about that call. The Boo Birds were loud enough to hear all the way in Minnesota. Minnesota gets the road upset 12-10 in Iowa City. Well, Johnny, along with this heartbreaking loss, there was a very controversial play that took place in the last 2 minutes of the game.
Yeah, Samantha, and we're talking about Cooper DeJean's punt return touchdown. And while they say there is no beer in heaven here, there was some beer sprinkling down from the stands after the call was reversed.
It's tough. I'm still, kind of in shock of, what all happened. It's frustrating, for this team. We just kept fighting, through the end of the game.
It stings a lot, just how the game ended. You're riding this roller coaster, you're up, then you're down, and then ended up not winning the game. So it's definitely tough.
The game featured 6 different plays that went to review. DeJean Square was originally being looked at to see if he stepped out of bounds. After further review, the referees determined DeJean made a fair catch motion, which marked the ball dead where he fielded it.
How we got from point A to point B, I have no idea. I don't know what that path was, and I've heard the explanation, a recording of it, and it's hard to make it make sense.
The call brought out all the emotions as Hawkeyes booed and began throwing objects on the field. Minnesota's bench had to be brought onto the field until they stopped. Deacon Hill's interception capped off an ugly offensive display as Iowa only gained 127 yards with 3 turnovers to go along with their 10 points.
A little bit all the above. I don't think they changed much. We just didn't execute. I didn't execute. So, it's kind of just simple as that.
And Samantha, the Hawkeyes lost tonight, especially to a bitter rival like Minnesota. This is going to leave a bad taste in their mouth for a while.
Yeah, Johnny, I think every Hawkeye's heart broke in the stadium tonight, but hopefully they can use it as motivation to get back on the gridiron when they head to Chicago in 2 weeks to play Northwestern at the historic Wrigley Field. From Kinnick Stadium, I'm Samantha Bielema.
I'm Johnny Valtman.
DITV.